Hi.
It's the Seesters.
We've been asked, what in the fucking hell? Are we supposed to swear on here?
Yes.
Oh,
it's our show.
Okay. But won't they block us on the internet? Who cares? That's a negative mindset. Here's my positive swears. What in the fucking hell, people are saying to us, are you doing to be so chipper and damn cheerful in these times?
Yeah, especially when we were separated. We were separated for 3 weeks. The longest the Seesters have been separated in 7 years.
I know.
And we still were able to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we thought, why not do a special episode from our series, What Would You Do? Quarantine edition.
Yes.
And I've been rebranding it as staycation myself.
I do like it.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to make light of it, but mindset is one of the huge tricks that we do to get through this time. And so calling it a staycation allows me to see the beauty in it. Whereas if I mention quarantine or lockdown or even shelter in place, those give me immediately the feeling of a loss of control, which we all have that, and that's not a good feeling. So continually using those words all the time and talking about the lockdown and talking about how we can't go anywhere and all of that stuff just is the mindset switch that I made. So it's a family staycation.
And I love it because it's not like we have our heads in the clouds away from the sadness and the pain and the real troubles of other people, etc., and of ourselves in the quarantine situation.
What?
It's that, given that we're doing what we can to support other people in all the ways they already know about out there. And with the time that remains, we are taking a hold of our mindset and of our hours in a way that isn't causing us too much anxiety. I have more of a roller coaster than she does, so we'll have two different experiences here to share.
I've had a roller coaster as well. I didn't that first week. Because I was solo parenting that first whole week, and I just didn't give myself the space to show up in all of my emotions, and I was doing the morning show every day that week, and I just really felt like I needed to show up for you all, for my people. But then when Brett was home Saturday, I did a Kriya, which is how we practice. We do ego eradicator breath work to get into the space. I did that, and that just burst me into tears where I was like, I have to just get in the shower and just sob. So there's been ups and downs as well, but we need to just feel these feelings. I mean, it's a real thing. Losing the loss of control is real. The grieving of the life that was and the uncertainty of what life is to come are all really heavy things. So the first thing we want to do before we jump into telling you it's going to be fine is like, it's okay to feel those feelings. What's not going to serve you is to sit in those feelings for this entire time and perpetuate those feelings. So feel them, honor them, and then do what you need to do to work those feelings out. So for me, literally, it was a weekend. I think it was 3 days where I was feeling kind of shitty. And it was like, I went for a run, I did breath work, I did meditation, I did reading, I played a shit ton of ukulele, I did lists of appreciation.
All while parenting. All while co-parenting.
All while co-parenting. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I have to move these feelings out of my body because I can't have them. Finding a way to move those things, whatever works for you, moving those feelings through your body. It's super helpful.
One thing that has really helped me is the connections. I mean, we're seeing this a lot, right? Connecting with old friends from a very long time ago, with potential new friends. At the very first day of the situation, I hopped on a happy hour with people I had never even met.
I love it.
I knew one person from 15 years ago. He's like, by the way, I'm married and I have kids now, but here are my friends on Zoom. And
my gosh.
I was like so in need of that community, even though I'm an introvert and usually work from home. It was just on the lonely level.
Absolutely. And normally, I mean, I'm a full-time parent and a digital CEO, but I have a lot of time with my child. But normally we're out seeing their friends and frankly my friends with their children, which are now Posey's friends, or going to places, even going to a coffee shop. That's some sort of interaction. So I needed to replace that. Even as an introvert, I'm a social introvert, so I needed to replace that. So we did a toddler Zoom call. I mean, we recommend Zoom just because you can have 40 minutes for free, which is awesome. Anyone can. And the tech is flawless. It's never not worked for me.
It's so good.
And
you can see everyone's faces.
It's so fun. So we did a digital birthday party yesterday for our friend Julia. We're about to, as soon as this is over, I'm ripping this shirt off and we're doing digital ecstatic dance with 500 dancers on Zoom, and the toddler's going to join in too. So finding places for that connection, and we have a connection offering coming up for you, a free one coming up soon. We'll tell you in just a minute, but I wanted to go back to what you said about doing the things that you can do to feel better. So to make the world actually better. So one of the things that you created was just the tip. Can you explain that?
Sure. So I have been thinking a lot about, of course, the folks who keep me looking fly enough to come on here on the Instagram. So for example, my hair person is keeping me in silky smooth, whatever I need. And so I was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna see her for, at first it was 1 and now it's 2, maybe, who knows, longer.
Yeah.
So every month that I'm not seeing her, I'm sending her just the tip that I would, like a big hefty tip that I would ordinarily be sending her. And so for me, it feels like a win-win because she's getting the whole tip, she's getting it directly, she is gonna be able to stay in business. And so I started a social media campaign with that salon. And so it's so cute. They had just gotten their pictures made. And so it's gorgeous. It's hashtag just the tip. And so you just send your stylist or your facial person or your tattooist or whoever their tip.
And our landscapers, like we're still paying our landscapers, and as our bushes are growing up over our window.
Same.
But so if you're in the privileged position where you have, you're not living paycheck to paycheck and you haven't been extremely impacted by this financially, and you can pass along that good fortune, now is exactly the time to do it.
Absolutely. And so you have been putting up signs in the windows for the folks walking by.
So Rosie and I have been making signs with messages of encouragement. So we've got one up there right now that says, "We love you, we've got this, hashtag Team Planet," and more love. So we love putting those big signs up for our neighbors. We went and gathered flowers, old dead flower petals. Our bar is low now, people. Old brown flower petals, and we just made a display on the sidewalk, and just like bringing light to enjoy to ourselves and others is something that we found that really just makes the day go by in a really way.
And also I'm thinking about like what have we been taking away? So those are things we're adding in. What are we taking away that makes us feel better? So I share my time between this house and my sweetheart's house in another city. And in that house, he's very much a news on, blaring all day, wants to know all the details of everything that's going on. And here we have completely the opposite. It's just a peaceful bubble, and we can look on our phone to see if we need to know a thing or two. And we get alerts if we need to know from Nixel.
But it's never a topic.
Oh, it's never a topic, no. And so I've had to make some, what are those called? Negotiations with my sweetheart about, could we not have that on right now? Could we only have it on twice? Could we watch all their stuff in the meantime? And he's like, sure, it's just not his natural set point.
Exactly. So taking this time to really see how what you consume makes you feel. So whether that's social media, even scrolling through social media, if something, if it makes you feel not good, like unfollow that person. We always say this. Just burping right on through this.
Something does not make me
but
feel
also
good.
News. And I found it's a little annoying. Every app I open, whether it's Spotify or whatever, it's like, come on!
I know.
Like, enough. Like, I get it, right?
I know.
But being able to set those boundaries for yourself, and then also having an energetic boundary for when you see it to just be like, not for me right now. Or like, I'm going to consume that information from 8 to 8:20 p.m. and that's it. And then I'm going to do 40 minutes of meditation to get out of that point.
And so I'm also weaving in exercise every day, whether I want to or not. As soon as I wake up, I throw on my outfit for the stationary bicycle, and then I literally don't let myself do much. I mean, I eat a huge breakfast beforehand, but then, so there's that. And then there's also tech. So really decreasing the amount of tech, because we have this beautiful time, and we could spend it all inside, like just scrolling and getting tech neck every second, or we could spend it like with our humans and our books.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, you're there. Like, comment.
So slowing the slow pace, and we've talked to even our go-ish friend Sarah Lacey is saying she's loving the slow pace of this family life right now. So the big announcement that we have for you is we are starting a Seester Distraction Brunch Club on Zoom. Our first one is next Sunday, April 5th. April 5th at 11 a.m. California time, 2 p.m. New York time. If you have a partner, your kids are going to your partner. If you live solo, then bring your cat right on with you, because we're hosting the best, most uplifting, hilarious, positive, supportive community where you can show up as your full self, and we will see you and hear you and meet. And we're meeting this next Sunday, and then we're going to host a whole nother month of those. But at least come join us for our free brunch club Sunday, April 5th.
Yes, we super can't wait to see all of your faces on the quill and to start getting to know you and see you, whoever is out there that wants to connect with us over the waves. And bring a donut, bring a coffee, snuggle up, come in costume, come in your birthday suit, whatever suits you.
Love you.
Old jingle fingers.